Hi, my name's Tim Stevenson and I'm coming to you all the way from Auckland in New Zealand. And I pastor a church called Horizon Church, and we've just been having an amazing time with Dan and Linda Wilson. They've been giving us input on marriage, and it's just been such fun. I just love the joy and the freedom that they bring, and we've spent individual time too as well as being in the larger meetings, and it really has been very helpful and great fun. And I thought I'd just like to share just a little illustration that's helped me with marriage. And that is just the power of team in marriage. And maybe I can speak more to men because I used to be very competitive, believe it or not, and many men can be very competitive. And I used to joke that I'm not competitive, I just hate losing, which really just is the same thing. But what I realized early in our marriage is that I would always like to win, especially when it came to any kind of disagreement. And so I used to be a little strong in the marriage, always wanting to win arguments, until God really spoke to me and I realized an important truth, and that is marriage is a team. And I realized that in things like soccer, I'm not sure if you play soccer in the States, but in soccer you can't say that the forward won but the back lost. At the end of the game, either the team has won or the team has lost. And that really spoke to me in terms of my marriage, that marriage is a team, and either the team is winning or the team is losing. So if I try and win an argument, I may win and my wife loses, but actually what is that doing to the team side of marriage? And so I've realized to always put team first, and it's important for marriage as a team to be winning, because there's incredible power in unity. I mean, you all would know the scripture that one puts 1,000 to flight, 2 10,000. So when a team is winning, the harmony and the power and the unity of team makes a married couple very effective, especially in ministry. As in pastoring a church, I've really learned to work more with my wife and to honor her, and the two of us together with our diverse giftings and personalities become so much more powerful when we work together. So my encouragement to all couples is think of your marriage as a team, and is the team winning or is the team losing? And I thought I'd just like to add just a funny quip, chatting with Dan and Linda, they love the holiest fun, and so I've got a funny little story to tell you. So I'll be a little vulnerable, and that is my son's about to get married in 2 weeks, which we're so excited about. And so my wife has been hunting for wedding dresses, and so she went off with her sister to go look, with her two sisters to look at wedding dresses. And I had an appointment with another pastor, so we were having lunch, and I was trying not to look at my cell phone. I only really answer it if it's my wife or my son's. But suddenly I got this text, and there was this amazing photograph of my wife in this very, very beautiful dress. And so without thinking, I saw it and I thought, wow, she looks amazing. So I immediately sent a text back saying, you look incredible. But I used quite personal language, and I basically said, what you're doing tonight, in other kinds of language. And I sent it off. And only once I sent it off, I looked and I realized it wasn't from my wife. Her sister had taken the photograph and sent it off. So I'd said to my sister-in-law how sexy she looked and what she was doing tonight. And I couldn't, in cyberspace, once you sent a text, you can't. I was trying to wind it back and get it back, but I couldn't. It was gone. And of course, I heard later how much they all laughed at my expense. I profusely apologized, but I thought I'd just say that holy is fun and marriage is fun, and you've got to learn to laugh at all the funny things that happen. Thanks.